In this video, we'll learn how to create a calculated item, which is basically a formula that's based on the row field in the pivot table data. So what we have for you here in the file calculated item temp is basically brands of car sales and how many were sold. So a dealer for Ford sold 3, a dealer for Nissan sold 2, etc. So let's create a pivot table that first tells us how many total cars of each company's cars were sold. So we'll go insert, we'll go pivot table, and we've got our data, say existing worksheet. We'll put it right there. We'll get the field list. And I think what we want to know is for every brand, what were total sales? So we've got the brand, so we got the brand, and we've got the sales. Okay, that'll get us started there. All right, so we have figured out how many BMWs were sold, 359. How many Volkswagens were sold, 323. Now, wouldn't it be nice if we could summarize this by country? So we could create a calculated item for Germany that says Volkswagen plus BMW, although I didn't have Audi or Mercedes here, but that's okay. So I can go right here on the Analyze tab, Fields, Items, and Sets. Remember, we did calculated field, but let's do a calculated item. So this nice dialog box comes up, and I could say Germany. Okay, and then I could say a formula, which would be BMW, which is a German company. They make cars in South Carolina, though. And then I could say plus VW. And if I click right there, I now have this Germany field. Now, a couple of problems with this. The grand total is going to be off because I've got Germany and I've got BMW and I've got VW, so I double count there. Now, one thing I can do is filter, and if I'm showing Germany, not show BMW and not show Volkswagen, but maybe I don't want to show the grand total. Well, there the grand total would not be misleading. But we can hide grand totals if we want. Okay, I believe it's on Design tab. Grand totals. And we can say off for rows and columns. So then we have no grand totals there. Now, I'm not going to bore you by creating a US field, which is GM, Ford plus Chrysler, though Chrysler, I think, is now owned by Mercedes. And I could have a Japan field, Honda plus Nissan, but I don't think we need to spend the time on that. In the next video, we'll show you a really quick trick that lets you, from the report filter, create multiple pivot tables with the click of a mouse.